Hey everyone, let me tell you, today is one of the busiest days I've seen in a while in New York City. It's Saturday night, December 16th, 2023, about 5:30 p.m. Temperature is 50 Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. I'm starting off here in the middle of Chinatown, but all over the city it's been very busy. We're on Mott Street at Bayard Street. I've been to the East Village today, Soho, Greenwich Village, Midtown. It is really busy. You add in the tourists along with the nice weather, well, relatively warm weather for December. You're not going to get like autumn weather or summer weather now. And you get all the people out. There's people all over the place, in every neighborhood, even in the outer boroughs.
Oh, you want to do it now?
Hong Miao saying the water's warm where you're at too. It definitely helps to bring people out. Eric says, do you ever get tired of people bumping into you in crowds? They don't really bump into me that much, but if I need to go someplace to start a video or do a live stream and there's people in my way, yeah, sometimes I'll get impatient. Well, if there's an event I need to attend and there's people in the way. Let's go on to Pell Street towards Doyers. Yes, Coco, I'm in New York, Chinatown right now. Hey, how's it going?
Hi, all the way from Florida.
Yeah. They came all the way from Florida to see New York, Chinatown.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be back too.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
He's gonna fly back.
Look at this, Miss Du's tea shop. There's not even any room inside. Everyone's outside waiting for their drinks. I didn't lie when I said the city's busy. It's a good thing I ate already. I actually attended the grand opening of Hey Hey Roasted NYC in the East Village at 1st Avenue and 10th Street. If you saw my video that I posted this morning, I actually popped in there and found out the grand opening is today. Here's Doyer Street. There's a new spot on Doyers that I don't think I've shown you before. Not on this channel since I've been here last time. Mabu Hong Kong Cafe. It says it's been here since 2011, but I think they just moved locations within Chinatown. It's the oldest dim sum restaurant in New York City, the Namwa Tea Parlor. I don't want to get in the way of their selfie. Coco is saying lots of places. Absolutely. All the tables inside Taiwan Pork Chop House are seated. A little bit chilly to dine outside, but I still see some people doing it, like over here. Paul Vincent, you went there for dim sum in 1980, the Namwa Tea Parlor. It must have been a lot different back then. Now the current version of Namwa Tea Parlor, it's very modernized. Eric D71, you love my food videos, especially the veggie ones. Sometimes we need the veggie ones. I'm trying to eat in moderation, but more towards the healthy side. Joa C asking how is the snow expectation for Christmas week. That forecast is about 2 weeks out, so I doubt whichever one you look at it's going to be that accurate. In general, though, we've been getting a much warmer December than average because of something called El Nino, and it's been warming up a lot of the temperatures. Let's head back onto Mott Street. I'll take this going north. I would say this block of Mott Street is the most well known because it has Wo Hop. That's like the oldest restaurant on this block that everybody knows. All the celebrities have dined there. They have all their pictures on the wall. I dined there not too long ago. I did an Action Kid Extra review. There's the Chinatown Fair. There's 17 Mott Street, which is Wo Hop, and then there's 15 Mott Street, Wo Hop next door. They're both like the same owners, but different chefs, and they have slightly different tastes. The 17 Wo Hop is the more desired one because that one's the one with all the celebrity pictures on the wall, and it's like a kind of a hole in the wall experience. Whereas this one is more catered towards like Chinese taste buds to a Eastern audience. This one's more for the Western audience and the tourists. Hey. But everyone lines up for this one, the basement Wo Hop. It's an experience down there. Wow, look at the line to get into Wo Hop. This is unbelievable. But the hype is real, folks. The Wo Hop is excellent. I went in there, couldn't believe the prices and the portions that I got. If you want to judge how busy Chinatown is just by one restaurant, stand outside Wo Hop and you'll know. And there's only cash only there. That includes Wo Hop next door as well. Wo Hop and Wo Hop next door are cash only. Ali Panchi, am I wearing the panda hat tonight? No, I didn't bring it with me. It's not that cold out. Steve is getting really hungry now. Hope I'm not making you too hungry. Joa C says, what's up with cash only in America? Is it to avoid taxes or something? That could be part of it, but there's other reasons why businesses may opt to take cash only, because the people may not be technologically advanced. There's a fee to actually accept cards, so people don't want to deal with that. And it may be easier to make payments and collect revenue, because cash, you get it right away. When you pay with card, it's delayed, and people can always charge back the transactions, which is a problem. So there's benefits to cash. Plus, cash is also anonymous to a certain degree. But on the other hand, the banks argue that without accepting cash and taking cards, there's less likely fraud could happen, or you could lose money transporting the cash between the business and the financial institution. It's easier and faster to pay. So there's benefits to both sides. As a general rule, if you come to visit New York and you want to visit Chinatown, expect to bring some cash with you. That was also my experience when I went to Toronto's Chinatown and London's Chinatown. There were some places that didn't take cards unless the bill was over a certain amount, or they didn't take cards at all. Here's 456 New Shanghai restaurant. I've ate here many times. Also busy in there.
We're so excited to go there all the time.
Theo Tang says you can cheat on taxes too with cash. Yeah, you're not supposed to, but some businesses may underreport the revenue they're taking in and not pay the income taxes on it or the sales taxes. But you know what? The government always has a way to figure out if you're underreporting or not. It's called an audit, and the worst thing they can do is to send an agent to your place of business during its busiest time and record all the people coming in and estimate your whole year's earnings based on that one day. That's how they do it.
I have no time to keep for myself without final sweets.
I say we go through Mulberry Street. Little Italy is super busy right now. Thank you, Mike Landry, for $2. Got a toonie there. Thank you for the support. No, Doug, we're not at Houston Street yet. I plan to make my way towards there. Oh, it says lady in the background gave a thumbs up. I saw that, yes. Little Italy also is one of the best decorated neighborhoods for Christmas time.
Not that Ferrara.
It's La Bella Ferrara. I think they have some of the best Italian pastries in Little Italy, especially their cannolis. There's like a line outside. Tells you something. And I also want to squash something that's kind of close to the car behind them. People always think that Little Italy is a tourist trap. And in some ways it is if you don't know where you're going, but a lot of these restaurants, you do get what you pay for. Love the hat. All right. Buonanotte restaurant.
Okay, we already brought some, but thank you. We're all set. Thank you. We have, but thank you so much.
Yeah, Willie, the lyrics of the famous song are above the street. What I love now is that the entire street is blocked off the traffic. Cafe Napoli. Pretty much all of the restaurants over here, they have their roots from Naples, Italy, or Napoli. Doug says, I'm glad they kept the outdoor dining. Yeah, outdoor dining is still around, but there are certain rules for it now that the restaurants need to follow. Is Sophia's on the street? I think it's either this one or the next street. The Christmas in New York store.
That's so.
We could pop in there. Okay. Let's check out Christmas in New York. Yes. Visit Christmas in New York, Little Italy. Now we're outside where the stream hopefully won't break up and start to buffer.
That's not it?
Streaming indoors is usually challenging. Here's the Cannoli King. Part of Cafe Palermo.
Come on, Jess.
Coffee and dessert. Cannoli King.
There's also a dedication to the Cannoli King right above us. Take a look. 50th anniversary, Cannoli King Cafe Palermo. Yeah, you know, when a business is around for 50 years, they're doing something right. Stylish, funny, you love this area so much, good places to eat and drink. Oh, absolutely. Get such a nice vibe here. Oh, someone asked me about Sophia's of Little Italy. It was actually on the previous block. I passed by it. For some reason I thought it was this block, but I completely missed it because I was walking in the middle of the street. Who's cuter, me or this guy? Who's taller? Definitely the bear.
Get on it. If we can get on it, no less.
Take a picture of Santa Claus.
You just smile. Like, I'm actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, with the parade, remember?
I know it's going to be busy in East Village as well. If I make a right here on Ken Mayer Street, I can start heading towards there.
Such dog.
Sophie always comments famous people.
Hogma says I'm heading to Hey Hey Roasted. No, not tonight. fire engines coming this way. That's how you respond to a fire in New York. We're going to be coming up on some very busy restaurants. We got the Spring Lounge at the corner of Mulberry and Spring Street. Even the outdoor dining is seated, so you know what that means. This is the place to be. Look, there's not even any seating room. People are standing around. And Upside Pizza is across the street, also very popular. Spring Lounge. Kimberly says, I'm out early. Yeah, but even though you think it's early, all these places are busy. By the time you come out here, it might be too late. It's 6 o'clock. You got to come out now because all these places are hopping now. You come at 7, there might be a line down the block. Oh my gosh. Someone almost got hit from that e-bike. I can't stress how important it is to pay attention, especially when you're crossing the street in New York. Next to me is Jack's wife, Frida. They have some amazing brunches in there.
It's like here.
And it's not only the restaurants that are busy today, but retail. I think there's a lot of like holiday sales going on, sample sales, everything. Look at this. This is Glossier holiday sale. There's a line out the door. We're heading into Soho, the heart of all the retail here.
I stopped the quickly.
buy hair oil.
And look at this. There's a waiting line for honey infused hair oil. I think this is free to to get. I don't know if it's worth it, but Gesso honey infused hair oil. Let's take a look. Oh, I see. QR code, meet our award-winning honey infused hair oil. Would you wait in a line this long? Let's see how long this line is.
A hair oil, but they sell it on.
This is a hair oil. How long would you wait in line for hair oil? Now I've seen everything today. Lines for restaurants, lines for retail, and line for oil for your hair.
Some sort of line.
I've got a better idea. You know what you can do? You can actually put you can actually put honey in your hair instead of honey infused hair oil. And it does work, by the way. I mean, you got to do it in a way where it doesn't get sticky and all over the place. But there are some health and beauty experts who say putting like honey on your hair or like olive oil actually makes your hair better as well. So there is a science to it if they're putting honey in their hair oil. Oh my gosh, there's another line here. I thought that was the line, but it goes around here. This is the same line. Holy moly. Because I walked by the other one, it says that line's closed. All right, I'm gonna wait in the sign. I'll let you know if my hair is magically gonna grow better.
Let me see that practice. Okay.
What happens if you don't have any hair and you put the hair oil on it? Thank you, Matt the Ginger with $16.99 New Zealand. I always have your walks playing in the background while I'm language learning. Thanks for the awesome content you make. Merry Christmas from New Zealand. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm not going to cross the street. We'll do it at the crosswalk. Eric, you'll get in line. Okay, you can wait for all 1,686 of us. Get a bottle for everyone. The question remains, is it for free? It looks like it. I didn't see any pricing in the booth there. I think they're just giving it away.
But this shirt is fire.
So this is the problems of New York, folks. First world problems. You either wait in line for Woe Hop, you wait in line for a bottle of hair oil with honey, you wait in line to shop. You can't pick all of them. What are you gonna do? You can't say you're gonna wait in line for all three unless you split your body in 3 ways. All right, let's head up Broadway and Soho. We'll gauge the retail traffic right now. You know what you can do though? You can watch my live stream while waiting in line. You don't have to wait in line for that. That's perfect.
거절하지 않을게. 리치야?
Check out Uniqlo. Uniqlo also does a great job with their windows. And you can get a photo op here. Hey. Here's the Museum of Ice Cream. There was a line here earlier, but I think they're closing down for the day. I love their pink Christmas trees. Who needs to shop on Black Friday? You can come today. Whoa, these people are gonna be Forever 21. They have so many Forever 21 shopping bags. Forever 21 at heart. Hey, it could work both ways. If you're younger than 21, you can pretend you're 21. If you're older than 21, you could also pretend you're 21.
כשהם היו מצעירים בלילה.
Here's a place that's trying to make a comeback. I know they were more popular like during the 90s, is American Eagle Outfitters. A lot of these fashion brands, they pop up and then they disappear.
Sorry.
No problem.
vlogging?
Yeah, I am.
Can I say hi?
What's
Hi,
up?
vlog.
Hey. Like I remember when the Gap brand was pretty big in the 90s. They've kind of really suffered. It's YouTube, but Action Kid on YouTube.
Action Kid?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Take a look. Yeah, DC 322, we've made it to Houston Street. Actually, let me head over this way. We'll head over towards McDougal in Greenwich Village. Christian says Gap has good products and affordable, but a little more upscale than Old Navy. Yeah, I do like some of the Gap clothing, but some of the styling is very dated. I know they've been trying to change that a little bit. They do have great sales on their clothing though. But what I really don't like about the Gap brands is that they make their pockets so short. Like I could barely fit anything in there. And for what I do, I need my pockets to hold a lot of stuff. Wallet, phone, keys, stylus, gloves. You can't fit anything in those pockets.
I'm like, it's been all day.
So,
And what's really a shame too is I really feel bad for all the women's clothing, because a lot of the women's clothing, they barely have any pockets in them either. It's even worse than the men's clothing.
Does he have my bowl?
Actually, that makes sense.
Yes.
I wish I wasn't going. I had something.
Hung Mao says a way to get women to buy purses. Yeah, just don't buy the the high-end luxury Fifth Avenue ones that barely hold anything. Then you're gonna have another problem. Thanks Marco van den Berg with €2. Greetings from the Netherlands. Thank you, Marco. Appreciate the support. Oh really, Barbara? You're a woman, but you buy men's pants simply for the pockets. It's an issue.
Okay.
Even me as a man, it's hard for me to get clothes that have enough utility for them. Keith says cargo pants rule. Yeah, most of the time I wear cargo pants. When I was younger and I didn't really do much YouTube or carried a lot of stuff, regular jeans would do it for me with 2 pockets, but I can't do that anymore. I think that's the number one thing I look for when it comes to clothing. 1, if it has enough pockets. 2, if it fits well. And also 3 is the material. The material matters a lot for me because I'm allergic to certain materials. If I wear rayon or spandex or elastane, my body rashes out wherever the material is. It's pretty bad. So most of the time I'm wearing cotton or wool or polyester. Mr. Urban Well says we have foldable phones. Those are even bigger. Yeah, if you fold it in half, it becomes twice the thickness. Okay, we can cross now while we have the opportunity.
Give no input.
Out and about says rayon fabric's horrible to care for. I hate that fabric. Yeah, it doesn't really feel natural to me. And it really isn't. That's probably why my body rejects it. Thank you, Herbert, for 10 Brazilian real. Love the places you show. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. It's Arturo's coal oven pizza. Pizza smells great.
Aspect to that, which is like, no, you're saying it's not anymore? Because it is.
Lotto odds, you know exactly where I am. I mean, I'm in Greenwich Village. By the way, I'm not on the other side of the street anymore, but check out the nativity scene there in front of St. Anthony of Padua Parish. I think they're getting ready to sing too. You want to hear some singing? We got the light now. They started singing. right. So if you want to see some Christmas caroling, come by Houston Street at Sullivan. Keith Savage saying this is a Yorkish choir.
Like, I really got in the mood this year of, like, I watched, like, Christmas Vacation and, like,
Honey Pot really hopes we get some snow for Christmas. It helps people get in the mood. Yeah, I know. I hope for it too, but just in case it doesn't, I posted a video not too long ago of when it was snowing 3 years ago when the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree was up. I know how many people yearn for snow right now in New York, and I can't wait for it too, but it's just been so warm. Thanks, Robert Sanchez, $5. Will you be visiting St. Patrick's Cathedral anytime soon? Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, I think I'll be going there again. Especially between now and Christmas, there's always going to be activity there, so I'm certain I'm going to go in there. Melody, were you by the Rockefeller tree today? I saw someone who looked just like you. No, that was just another Asian guy. We all look alike, you know. All right, we're gonna be on the busiest street in Greenwich Village, coming up on the next block. Thanks, Robert Cantrell Jr. with $10. Thank you, Robert. So nice to you. Thank you for the support. This side is usually busier. This is Danino's Pizza and Restaurant. Actually, it doesn't really look as busy as I thought it was going to be. Little Italy looked busier than this. It's not to say that it's not busy here, because it is, but it's just not what I expected. Here's artichoke pizza. They really lay down the cheese. It's very, very heavy.
That's cool though.
Cafe Wa.
Mancada.
It's a historic place. What is the Wa? Why do you ask? It's the biggest and swingingest entertainment cafe in Greenwich Village. A partial list. Bob Dylan, Jimi Hendrix, Richie Havens, Kool and the Gang, Bruce Springsteen, Chuck Berry, among many others.
Oh, here it is. Christmas Carol.
I don't need to be there long.
And then here's Cafe Reggio. I think this is like the oldest cafe in New York. Love their Christmas tree and like the old school chandelier. Oh, Hung Mao says my walk in Greenwich, London was also enjoyable to watch. Yeah, I love Greenwich, London. By the way, I have an announcement to make, kind of a bittersweet one, but I have one more London walk left to release, and that's going to be releasing tomorrow. So finally an end to my London adventures. Bob says Abbey Road walk was interesting. Thank you. I can say for sure that I've covered a good amount of London during my time there. Stayed for 2.5 weeks, and I have enough content to post for like 2 months almost. Crazy. And there's still more I wanted to see. Empire State Building is straight in front of us. Let's go into Washington Square Park. Head through the arch and we'll head up Fifth Avenue. It's a better way to get there.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Just like that.
Lady Sweetha says I got my money's worth from that trip. Yeah, I was pretty much out every day when I was there. Going to different places, recording almost everywhere I went. All the food I ate too. Definitely a trip I'll remember.
Here's another one. What does it say?
Thank you, Christina Malazzo, with $5. Appreciate it, Christina. Thank you so much. I'm here for fitness video. Says very quiet night. Not the areas I went to. Dutchman, the structure reminds you of the one in Paris, France. Yes, the Arc de Triomphe. That's what this was modeled after.
And then they moved after Brooklyn out to. Eu olhei aqui, é tipo de Ospita.
Hello.
Show me this.
Random cyclists going in front of us. Uh-oh, we got some scaffolding to deal with. Not if I can help it. We're not dealing with this on this block.
I'm down for him. I guess that's true.
Oh, this is so ugly. You got that. You got to walk over there. Over. I picked the right side of the street.
Actually, I was looking at somebody else.
Alex Mason with £1.99. Hey Ken, would you rather live in London or New York City? Without a doubt, New York City. The main reason is because of the people here. I have more people who I know, more friends and family. But also, if it wasn't for the people and if I were to just judge New York City and London together, I'd still pick New York City as a place to live over London. As good as London's public transport was, I didn't really find it as efficient as the New York City subway. When I was in central London, it felt like I would need to take at least like 6-7 minutes just to reach the platform. And a lot of the lines didn't go to the places I wanted to.
Me and him got
Funky Child, I'm a native New Yorker and prefer London just because it's more of a human scale and the neighborhoods are more interesting, not considering family and family, just city setup. Yeah, I can see that. There's definitely not as many skyscrapers in London and it's more spread out than New York. It's definitely a larger city. So you have more of these small villages and places all put together. But it is all depending on people's preferences. I prefer New York as a place to live than London. BR549, do the dogs have to poop on the sidewalk? I don't see any grass. Unfortunately, for the most part, yes. They just have to do it on the sidewalk. I mean, they can do it on a tree bed like this, but there's not really too many of them. And there's some of them that have fencing like this, and property owners don't like it when dogs go into the tree beds like that are fenced off. Thanks so much, Carrie Mills, for $4.99. Appreciate it, Carrie. Thank you for the support. Alika says New York City is not for me. I really feel that now. Yeah, it's not a lot, not a preference for many people. Big city living is not for everyone, for sure. And then you have to factor in the cost of living here, if it's really worth the expense or not. Is that King Kong up ahead? I don't see King Kong on the Empire State Building, but we're 20 blocks away. We'll confirm if King Kong is there when we get closer. Yo, dude! Oh my gosh. First of all, they're going against traffic because it's southbound only. They make a right turn here. So crazy. If I had a wish, I would wish for the ability to cross the street instantly because I'm so tired of it now. Crossing the street in New York and all these other places I go to, is like so many accidents and near misses that I witness. It's crazy. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm like, if I'm at a red light, I want to snap my fingers, be across the street instantly. It's so dangerous. Oh man. That's why I'm always pressing all those wait buttons. I'm like, I'm so tired of it. Crossing the street sucks. Sweet Pea 63 says transport yourself on the other side. Yep, I want that ability. I think I can, I deserve it by now. After walking so much and traveling so many places. It's actually a funny superpower if you think about it. People will wish for like teleportation, I want invincibility. No, I just want to cross the street in one piece. Every street. Yeah, Hung Mao, that would have been a good wish to ask for. Instead, I was selfish. I asked for more YouTube subscribers, which isn't a bad thing either. It's more realistic. I don't think Santa has the power to grant me the ability to cross the street instantly.
Yes, yes, we know.
Come on, cross the street, cross the street.
Well,
Yeah, like why did Big Like, you gotta get so
What is going on? Someone's transporting someone else in the city bike basket. Sunset Lady Live, hi Action Kid, hi Colleen from Drench, Florida. Yeah, I've heard Florida is getting quite the rainstorm and precipitation right now. Although we are getting some rain tomorrow, Sunday is going to get all rainy.
Watch the bikes, because you know the bikes is worse than the cars.
She's not wrong, some of the bikes are worse than the cars. Can get quite scary. You know, when I was making a lot more cycling videos, like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, people thought it was really dangerous back then. I knew so because from the comment section, people were like, wow, you're so brave riding a bike on the city streets. Well, nowadays I see what's going on with all these motorcycles and scooters and more people being reckless. It's even more dangerous than it's ever been. And all the East River bridges where there's narrow lanes and people don't respect what lane they're in and speeding and doing all kinds of crazy stuff like overtaking without looking. It's so dangerous now to ride a bike. You gotta be really careful. And even then, I don't trust everybody on the road. I'm super defensive. JLC says you should do one of those again. Yeah, maybe I could, but I don't really find it practical for my lifestyle anymore since I go in and out of places all the time, and to have to worry about locking up your micro-mobility vehicle, scooter, bike, and having it be there when you get back and not having the convenience of being able to walk wherever you are and then having to come back to claim it. It's really not worth it for me. It really makes a lot more sense if you don't need to get off it, or if you have a destination you want to go to and you leave it locked there for that period of time and then you go back from there. But otherwise, it's too much hassle. Let's check out Control No Control by the Flatiron Building. Here's the Harry Potter store before I pass by without mentioning it. You know what I used to do a lot, and I still might do, is while I'm live streaming, push the scooter along as I'm live streaming. But that only really works when the city's not as crowded and the sidewalks are kind of empty, or you have the room to do so. Like if I did the same thing tonight through Little Italy, Chinatown, hopping up and down curbs, it's a real hassle to do that. In 2021, it was super easy to do that because the city was very quiet. Bob says I did that in LA. Yep, it worked well there. Because you know why it walks there? Nobody walks in LA. This exhibit is so fun and entertaining for people. Hey. Johnson says it looks like Matrix from another dimension. It kind of does. Hey, no, it's okay. Control, no control, NYC. I'm not even touching it. That's just my hand movement. Ta-da! Look what I did. All right, I had enough fun with that. Let's continue walking up Fifth Avenue. We gotta confirm if King Kong's on the Empire State Building. Book girl says that thing would have given you a migraine. Well, it's very interactive. It's got a lot of flashing lights, so. It can get kind of intrusive to look at all the time. You know what's going to be busy tonight is the 230 Fifth Avenue rooftop bar. Lee Benz, you saw Wonka tonight. It's a good movie. Yeah, I've seen a lot of advertising for that movie.
Okay, you know.
You used to be able to enter 235th from over here. I think the main entrance is on the other side now, on Broadway. What is going on with this construction? John asked if I'm near Koreatown. I am. I don't see King Kong in the Empire State Building. King Kong's at the Universal City Studio Walk. Well, he's also in the Empire State Building Museum. If you pay for the observatory, you have to go through that museum and you'll see him. That's where he is. I can only imagine how busy Rockefeller Center is going to be tonight. Oh, that's nice. Can't even cross the street or step onto the curb without a cyclist cutting in front of you. Mr. Purple Pants. No, Brandon, I never noticed. Empire State Building and the Independence Day movie was facing the wrong direction. Oh, it's in the wrong location. No, I never noticed. I'll have to take a look. Adam says New York City and London have many similarities. Yes, now that I've been to London, they have a lot more in common than you think. I think I'm gonna be brave enough to go to Rockefeller Center tonight. I might regret my decision because it's gonna be so crowded and I might have internet connection issues. But I'm gonna give it a try. I'll head through Koreatown to 6th Avenue and we'll take that north to Rockefeller Center. Eric's just getting ready for Mariah Carey. It's already happening. You don't have to worry about it. Mission nightclub, New Year's Eve 2024 Sunday, December 31st. 1 hour open bar, doors open at 9 p.m. Looks fun. Doug said it looks like a techno fiesta. It kind of does. They're going to be partying all night and all New Year for that nightclub. Koreatown looks busy.
I'm still in California.
The line for Gray Street is probably going to be halfway down the block. Gray Street is still my favorite dessert spot in New York.
But my sister, she's gonna rent
Take a look at the food gallery, food court.
That's why we kept him here.
Here's Gray Street.
Fifth Avenue or no?
Actually, the line is shorter than I thought. It's only over here. Maybe later in the night it'll be busier.
It makes a lot more sense.
Jongro restaurant looks busy up there on the second floor.
Like, I wish it was freaking affordable.
Regardless, it's still busy here.
That is really hard to talk to me. Look at him, he's like, yo, what?
That's fast food Korean fried chicken. Still busy in there. Feels like I'm gonna get stuck in Koreatown before I get to Rockefeller Center with all these crowds. Can you imagine if I pushed my scooter through here and live streamed? It'd be kind of chaotic.
It looks small.
Alright, keep going. That's all you say.
We haven't stood next to you.
Chauffeur, we can go out.
Okay, we're out of Koreatown. Should be easier to walk now. Everything's opened up. Yeah, see Macy's. former largest store in the world.
Well, the picture.
Nice to see people playing ping pong in the middle of New York. Let's see if I'm gonna regret this or not going to Rockefeller Center. Will I be able to move when I get there? I have a feeling I'm gonna be like this. And there's gonna be parts where I'm gonna be stopped and can't move. Even over here, we're not even at Rockefeller Center. It's so busy. Will I be able to stream? The cell phone network might be congested and I can't stream too.
Hell no.
I'm passing by Macy's really quickly because I want to get to Rockefeller Center. Hollywood says it's so packet ready by the tree. I might even record it when I get there. I'm gonna call like overcrowded tourism returns to New York, madness at Rockefeller Center. I'm gonna brace for the comments in that video.
Was that the big one that crossed the Rockefeller Center?
Oh, Action Kid, you're so negative. It's not over tourism. What are you talking about?
Because I've noticed, like in our 50s,
Can't wait for it. We're about 13 blocks away from Rockefeller Center.
Yeah, it's not the same one. Allegedly, if it's a cantina, that means that it serves alcohol. That one is alcohol. Well, the one in Hyde Park does not.
the cantina.
Hey. Yeah, Welby, I know. Bryant Park's gonna be pretty busy too. But I'm interested in Rockefeller Center, not Bryant Park tonight. I'm gonna go right to the heart of why people come to New York City at this time. to see the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, Radio City Music Hall. And if the stream freezes up and I don't reconnect for a while, know that it's probably because of the network congestion, and I've decided to end the live stream anyway. Thanks, Becky. $1.99. Happy holidays.
You actually can.
Yes.
I love your stuff.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. Whoa! Whoa, that bus just short stops.
And then both sides go up.
Everyone gasped at that bus.
Oh, we're Angelina. I don't know.
I'm glad nothing happened there. I know, Bob, that being a bus driver is a really tough job in New York. Cabs Park 1, you think you see a tourist? I see many tourists.
Good damn.
People are kicking plastic cups all over the place.
What do you mind?
Phil says, so crowded. Yeah, I came from what I thought was crowded. Chinatown, Little Italy, Greenwich Village, Koreatown, and we're gonna see how busy Rockefeller Center is now. Tourist hotspot of New York. Hung Mao says I covered a lot of ground tonight. Yeah, I'm covering a lot today. Like I said, there's just so much going on tonight.
making more money, they're spending more money, the holidays are doing more.
This is Bryant Park next to me. It's so crowded. And they have all these buses here too. People are lined up to board these buses.
Walmart had these little for $1. All different ones. I bought like 12 of them.
Wonder where all these buses are going to. Easton Coach Company. It's not like Big Bus or Mega Bus. What is going on here? This is chaotic. This is 6th Avenue. The sidewalk is so wide and I think I would have been faster if I went through the Winter Village in Bryant Park. It's Action Kid. Yes.
I'll find you.
All right. Have fun. Neville says those are tour buses. It seemed like it. Ed says, until which time would you take the subway? I'll take it any time of day. But I just have to judge the situation. If it's quieter, I'm more often than not to stay in the conductor's car. Ooh, almost seen a crash between two people there. This is by far the busiest day in New York that I've experienced in recent years, even more so than 2019. It is nuts today. So folks, I made a video about why you shouldn't visit New York City during the holidays. I listed some reasons why. If being in a crowded area is a concern for you, this is a really genuine concern why you wouldn't want to visit, because you're gonna have to deal with crowds like this. And there are people who do fine with crowds, but not crowds to this extent where it's so hard to see the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Hey, it's Lee. You tried to go early this morning and it's busy, and for good reason. It's the weekend, the weather's nice, near Christmas time, you got record tourism. I think after I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to make another video and show all these crowds. I seriously want to do it. People don't believe me when I say that it's crowded. Thank you, WJ Smith, for $5. Thoroughly enjoy your video. Appreciate it, WJ Smith. Book Girl NY says compared to 6th Avenue, London wins. Well, to be fair, I saw some Instagram stories about London right now, especially on Regent Street on the weekends. It is super busy there too right now. Pete Bradfield says, when I get a trip to Manhattan during Christmas time, you think I'll take a page from Walking Commuter, visit most places in the early morning or in the morning on weekdays? Yes, good idea if you want to avoid crowds like this. This is unbearable for some people to deal with. And sometimes, if you have more people in your group, the worse it is because you have more people to please and resolve their needs, like restroom, hunger. My shoes, my feet hurt. I'm walking too much. I feel cramped here. Daddy, I'm tired. I don't want to see the tree anymore. There's so many people. That's what's going to happen when you bring more people here. That could happen. I hear it all the time, just walking on the street. That's another thing, Hung Mao. Imagine getting lost in this group and you have like children to watch. It'll be a nightmare trying to find them again. But on the other hand, if you have the courage to deal with this and see the tree and all these sights around here, be my guest. It's quite magical here. Independent woman, $10 from Florida. Rain is heading your way, be safe. Hence the crowds, yes. Thank you for the support, appreciate it. Tomorrow's gonna be the day where it rains. Hank P says you're not a New Yorker if you can't deal with it. And a lot of people aren't New Yorkers when they visit here. Wow, look at this. It is so busy. I live here. This is busier than 2019. Yeah. I'm showing people on my live stream YouTube channel. It's like crazy now. Wow. Hong Mao says I'm documenting history. I sure am. This is insane crowds. But you know what? Despite all these crowds and everything, I still love it. It's great to see so many people here enjoying the holidays, checking out all the lights and the trees and everything. Thanks, Chilling Tales After Dark, for the $20 super chat. Hello from Texas. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Johnson says, you're brave. Everyone's going to Rockefeller Center at this time. It is crazy now. But it's fun.
Why do you think they're starting that?
Oh my gosh. I thought there was a free spot open and then there's someone turning. Deborah Roberts, it was scary to me to see the empty streets of New York than this. Yeah, it was. "2020 was super scary. What a difference, right? 3 years makes. There's nobody around, so scary. Now it's like, there's too many people. There's like no medium, right? People are gonna complain there's too little people and now there's too many people. And I don't want to ever go back to those days where the streets of New York were empty. That was one of the most scary times of my life. And eerie. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do, everyone? My connection's already going slow. I know as I get closer, it's gonna go bad. So I'm gonna end my live stream here. I'm gonna start my video from here, just record some of these crowds and everything in Rockefeller Center. So hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone, take care. Right.